Hello darlings, you are welcome to Z-Star Africa, your home of sizzling drama updates. Today I bring you fresh twists straight from the Deshmukh house. Why has Renuka walked out in anger? And how is Roshni weaving her sly web through all this entangled drama? Stay tuned, because we're diving right into the heat of today's update. Do you want Renuka to return? Or stay out? Like and leave your thoughts in the comments. And turn on your notifications for more sizzling updates. Let's dive in. After Chidi, with Roshni's help, made a video of Dileep snatching Renuka's purse go viral, Renuka storms toward Siali's mother's house. Without listening to anyone, she barges inside and starts slapping and beating Dileep. Siali's mother demands to know what happened, and Tejas shows the video as proof of Dileep's wrongdoing. Meanwhile, Roshni watches the drama unfold with a sly smile. Renuka threatens to drag Dileep to the police and warns Siali never to enter the Deshmukh house again. Siali and her family are left helpless as Renuka parades Dileep in front of the whole society. A senior member steps in, reminding Renuka that her actions are illegal. Still, Renuka storms off in anger, while gossip spreads quickly about Dileep's criminal past. Elsewhere, Riya and Akash are on a date. Riya feels upset at first because Akash keeps taking work calls, but he apologizes, and they begin to enjoy their time together. Suddenly, Akash receives a notification about the viral video. Riya opens it, and both feel sympathy for Siali. They decide to support her through this difficult time. Back home, Siali and her mother are devastated, worried about Dileep's future and their family's reputation. They begin cursing him as a failure. But Dileep shocks them by confessing that Sachin had known about the video all along, and that Sachin even broke his hand to protect him from allegations. Siali is left speechless, realizing how much Sachin has cared for her family. Tears flow as she admits she failed to understand his love and support. At the Deshmukh house, Renuka furiously blames Paresh for bringing Siali into the family. The entire family is shaken to learn about Dileep's crime. The video of him stealing Renuka's vanity bag has made them feel ashamed to be associated with Siali's family. Paresh regrets praising Siali's hardworking nature, while Tejas and Roshni mock their father for trusting her. Just then, Sachin enters with a box of sweets, eager to share good news. But his excitement fades when he hears about the video. Shocked by the scandal's impact, he searches for Siali but cannot find her. When he tries to explain things to Paresh, his father refuses to listen. Later, Sachin discovers that Siali has gone back to her mother's home. Determined to bring her back, he rushes there. But Renuka has already declared Siali unwelcome in their home. Sachin argues strongly that Siali has every right to live in the house and shouldn't be punished for her brother's mistakes. Roshni looks pleased, thinking her plan to turn the family against Siali is working. When Sachin reaches Shobha's house, Siali breaks down in tears. She apologizes to him, blaming herself for everything. Sachin comforts not just her, but also the women around her, assuring them things will soon be fine. Suddenly, the police arrive to arrest Dileep. Sachin intervenes, claiming Dileep had no bad intention, that he acted out of anger and revenge against Renuka's insults. The police say Dileep can only be released if Renuka files an application, which seems unlikely. Meanwhile, Riya and Akash are disappointed by Renuka's hard stance, but feel powerless to help Siali. Elsewhere, Tejas thanks Kartik for a business deal but now faces pressure to invest more. At home, he asks Roshni to convince her friends to return the extra money, leaving her anxious. She desperately wants details of Tejas's investment, but he remains silent. Later, Siali and Sachin search for Dileep, but he is nowhere to be found. Overwhelmed by guilt, Dileep wanders aimlessly and contemplates self-harm. Just in time, Sachin saves him from tragedy. Sachin and Siali take Dileep to his close friend Anisha's house. Sachin pleads with Anish to shelter Dileep, explaining that the police could arrest him otherwise. Anish agrees and promises to take care of Dileep, especially after learning about his suicide attempt. Meanwhile, Siali worries about Renuka's words and fears returning home. To lift her spirits, Sachin lovingly feeds her at a shop. Touched by his care, Siali wonders how he can love her and her family so deeply. She feels grateful, and Sachin reminds her that she once stood by him when his own family humiliated him. Later, Siali surprises Sachin with a new mobile phone. Overjoyed, Sachin explains he didn't delete the controversial video from his old phone because he only wanted to teach Dilip a lesson. But he now suspects the video went viral after he lost his phone, raising fresh doubts. When they return home, Renuka stops them at the door. With Tejas and Roshni backing her, she accuses Siali again. But Sachin defends her, exposing Tejas's misdeeds, how he stole Siali's jewelry to fund his business. Despite this, Renuka continues insulting Siali and her family, insisting she must leave the house. Paresh remains silent. Sachin reveals Dilip's actions were driven by Renuka's constant insults, though Dilip later returned the stolen money on his own. Still, Paresh refuses to forgive. Siali humbly apologizes, but Renuka stays firm, rejecting both Siali and Dilip. Soon, a police officer arrives, asking if Renuka will withdraw her complaint. She refuses, insisting Dilip must face punishment, and even suggesting Siali be removed from the house. Sachin and Paresh stand firm, declaring Siali will not be thrown out. Frustrated, Renuka demands Paresh choose between her and Siali. Paresh chooses honesty, affirming Siali's innocence. Renuka storms out, ignoring Tejas and Roshni's attempts to stop her, and heads to Shakuntala's house, where she is mocked. Meanwhile, Siali and Sachin face insults from Tejas and Roshni while collecting things from their room. Later, Tejas celebrates a deal with Mr. Santoshi, but that night he dreams of Mr. Tata punishing him for his fraud, leaving him shaken. Sachin and Siali then approach Paresh, asking him to bring Renuka back. But Paresh knows she won't calm down unless they leave the house. Siali breaks down, blaming herself, but Sachin comforts her, promising nothing will destroy their home. The next morning, Mamta, Ria's mother, arrives. Paresh lies that Renuka has gone to visit relatives, but Roshni blurts out the truth. Mamta scolds the family, shaming them for their scandals. Sachin defends them, while Paresh later scolds Roshni for exposing private matters. Roshni apologizes. Siali, feeling suffocated, gets a call from her sister Juhi. Shobha has been taken to the police station since Dilip is missing. Siali and Sachin rush there and secure Shobha's release after Siali successfully argues with the officers. Meanwhile, Renuka struggles with Shakuntala's lifestyle, while back home, Ria grows irritated with her constant complaints. Akash consoles Ria, reassuring her of his support. Siali and Sachin then visit a lawyer, pleading passionately for Dilip's case. That's a wrap, fam. Thank you for supporting Z Star Africa. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more sizzling drama updates. Much love.